Fox 21 News right now. Your local forecast first.
Good evening. I'm meteorologist. We're headed into a pretty nice night. It's been a beautiful start to the work week. Here's the view in Monument looking out from our Hanson Hot Springs camera. The sun is going down. We do have a few clouds hanging out with us this evening, making for a pretty nice set. High temperatures today, though, were very mild. We were back to the 50s and 60s. A high of 57 in the Springs-Pueblo, 58 and 61 this afternoon around Trinidad. Temperatures now slow to cool down. Most of us are still hanging on to the 40s. Currently 47 in the Springs and 48 for Pueblo. So if you want to get outdoors tonight, it's a beautiful evening for it. Zoo lights is still going. Zoo as well as in Pueblo, and temperatures will stay pretty mild through the night until about 8 p.m. when we're starting to fall into the 30s. I'll have details on the rest of your work week coming up. Fox 21 News at 5 starts right now.
This is Fox 21 local news right now at 5 p.m.
Right now at 5, where is Kelsey? What's happening now in the search for a missing woodland?
And giving back to a family who could really use some help. How you can still help tonight. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for Fox 21 Local News right now at 5. I'm Scott Kilberry.
And I'm Taylor Bishop. Right now first on Fox. Really new tonight in the search for missing Woodland Park mother Kelsey Barrett. She was last seen on Thanksgiving Day. Now,
Woodland Park police say a 75-member task force along with a backhoe Frazie's fluorescent home, the property over the weekend, and found nothing.
He is the father of her child and the last person to have reportedly seen her alive.
Police continue to offer $55,000 for anyone with information and tips that can be called into the Woodland Park Police Department.
Fox 21 local news right now. 2 people arrested in connection with a deadly shooting Friday. 9-year-old Tony Lawson is charged with first-degree murder, and 18-year-old Zachary Lawson is charged with felony menacing. 28-year-old Brandon Coffin of Peyton died in the shooting, which happened around 11 p.m. Commercial building parking lot on Geiger Court near Platt and Wooten. 2 men and a boy were seriously injured. Coffin's death is the 36th homicide in Colorado Springs this year. This year, there were 31.
An update now to breaking news we first brought you this morning. After a thorough investigation, School District 49 leaders are confident there is no credible threat against anyone. Feud Middle School. A safe to tell tip was sent to authorities this weekend. Parents were alerted first thing this morning and extra security was brought in. And once again, after that thorough investigation, the only thing that was found, specific picture posted online. No specific threat was discovered. The investigation will continue and the school day went on as normal.
A man is facing multiple charges after he left the scene of a crash that injured another driver Sunday morning. It happened around 9:45 at the intersection of Uinta and Circle. Police say a pickup truck was heading west on Uinta Street when it ran a red light and hit a SUV heading south. The SUV driver was hospitalized with serious injuries. 44-year-old Jared Durham was arrested a short time later. Police say he was driving under the influence of drugs and the truck he was driving was stolen. Meanwhile, police are looking for 2 women who robbed a Colorado Springs business at gunpoint Saturday night. The robbery happened around 8:30 at an unspecified business on South Nevada Avenue, just State 25. The 2 women demanded money from an employee and got away with cash.
A young child is safe tonight after an Amber Alert was issued this morning. You may have received this information as a push alert from Fox. The Amber Alert was issued out of North Glen just after 7 a.m. for 18-month-old Leo Taylor. They believe that he was with 32-year-old Alejandro Taylor, who made threats to the safety of the child. An hour later, Aurora police found Leo safe and sound and arrested Alejandro.
Right now in tonight's Military Matters, the U.S. Air Force is about to launch the first of a new generation of GPS satellites designed to be more accurate, secure, and versatile. Now, the satellite is scheduled to lift off Tuesday from Cape Canaveral, Florida. It's the first of 32 planned GPS satellites. It's all being built by Lockheed Martin in Littleton. They'll replace older satellites now in orbit. The Air Force estimates 4 billion people worldwide use GPS for everything from navigation to time bank transactions.
And right now happening today, all 6 Dutch Bros locations in Colorado Springs are giving back in a big way.
The coffee chain donating all proceeds 100% to a local battling stage 4 cancer.
Kind of a big deal, as Fox 21 Sarah Ferguson shows us the community is getting behind this cause as well. Sarah.
Well, Scott Taylor, all day long, Dutch Bros locations in Colorado raising money for Coronado senior Noah Richardson. We're here at the Platte and Union location where lines have stayed busy and consistent all day long. The great news is that all 6 locations will be 100% of their proceeds to Noah and his family to help cover medical costs. In November, Noah was diagnosed